my story is somewhat typical of the way people used to come to conversion. I do a lot of conversion counseling, so I'm aware of the diversity of reasons people have for coming to Judaism. Now, for me, it was through marriage. I was raised as a Methodist, went to Sunday school, attended church, and probably around the age of 17 or so, I realized that I simply didn't believe anymore. And so I dropped out. And then a few years later, I met the man I married. And it was proposed to me at that time that I convert to Judaism, which was, I thought, an extraordinarily ridiculous idea. How could one become a Jew? You either were or weren't. So we had an interdenominational wedding service, a non-denominational wedding service. And then over the next few years, as we thought about kids, and as I got to know his family, and especially his immigrant grandparents, that was an extraordinary experience, really. It came to seem to me something I could do, not for myself, but for my children. And so I did a very basic study course. Back then, we're talking now 1975. There weren't many extensive courses, so I took a very brief course. And I converted. And then over the next few years, it suddenly became very, very important to me. So I like to think of it as a gift I started out giving my children, but wound up being one of the greatest gifts I gave myself. And I had grown up on Long Island. I had a lot of Jewish friends, so it wasn't as though Judaism was alien to me, but it never seemed to me something you could become. And it turns out that it is something you can become, and it's been just a remarkable journey for me, and really one of the best things I've ever done.